What's up, YouTube? It's Ev, bringing the blaze back, and we are back with another episode of our Let's Play Pokemon Platinum episode of our Pokemon Let's Play Platinum series. Another episode. There we go. We are at Valor Lakefront as we left off. It's ironic that it's raining because this week. Oh, is it just raining in this one tile? That was weird. That's suspicious.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Alright, so I was gonna say this is the weekend where everybody's like, oh yeah, it's gonna like blizzard and everybody's gonna be snowed in. I am a little skeptical. I haven't seen any snow yet, so I guess we'll see what happens. But I actually am playing at night. This is a night episode, and that is because Demos. Oh, our team's looking kind of rough. Scramble. What are you doing over there? Demos should, we say hopefully, we've been saying this for the last couple episodes, should be evolving pretty soon. I guess I was thinking it wouldn't have made as much of a difference whether he evolved before Maylene, because whether he's normal or whether he's fighting or dark, he's still weak to fighting. So, he will be nice, though, to have against the next gym. And speaking of the next gym, we are headed to the more lush, tropical part of the Sinnoh region. Down in Pastoria City. So, hello, you wish to stay a night? But you've no reservations. Guys, I am. It's pretty late at night. I decided I wanted to record. Usually I record midday. Nice and fresh. We can still have tons of fun here, though. I'm afraid we're totally booked. You may rest a while if you wish. Oh, cool. So he actually heals our team. Even as the Nurse Joy line. This hotel is so romantic. I hope a night on a Pokemon will sweep me away for a honeymoon here. Okay. Orvin Night. What's this sign say? This is the Hotel Grand Lake, another world on Lake Valor. We got a yellow shard. Also, I just saw we have our dowsing machine on our Pokédex pulled up. Let's go ahead and bring that back around to the team summary. There we go. That is looking slick. Hippopotas looking zoned out. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna try, if we can, to save these trainers. Oh. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to fight some. We're gonna try to save most of the trainer fights until after we get to Pastoria, and there's a reason for that. So, every day you can log in, and you can get a massage from that person in Veilstone City. And so, that is what we will be trying to do, so we can get that extra friendship boost on Demos before we fight with him. And that way, you know, he might evolve. But for right now, I think we flash here. Aqua Ring. Okay, so we're not in any danger immediately. I don't think this Meryl has huge power. I think that's the only way we're really scared of it. But Rain and huge power, if hypothetically it had it. Oh, I guess we'll see if it has it. I don't think so. I think huge power would have been more. Perfect. Alright, so we might be able to, like, stall out a little bit here. Let's see. Hit, like, a thunder. A thunder in the rain would be really nice. That sucks, dude. Let's not do that. Muddy water in the rain. So it's resisted, but it is in the rain. It might drop his accuracy again. So he's now at -2 accuracy, -2 attack. Okay. You gotta remember that last hit was a critical hit, so I think we're safe, yeah. Plus, if he misses, he's out of luck. Cotton Spore. Now he's at -2 speed. This is what I'm saying, like, Scramble's utility is insane here. I feel like we're just kinda rocking with it. That Aqua Ring, I will say, is very annoying I'm not... What are the odds, guys? Scramble just really wants to use Muddy Water. Okay, so no accuracy drop there. Scramble, absolutely. This utility on Scramble is crazy. I love it. And the ability to use any move, hypothetically. Oh, and because Meryl is not a fairy type yet, this is actually going to be neutral. Okay, okay. So he's going to go rollout again. He's going to do, like, nothing. And see, rollout's a risky move right here, because his accuracy is dropped, is cut in half. So if he does happen to miss a rollout, I mean, he's going to reset his rollout counter and his damage for it. It's crazy how many water moves we're getting in the rain. I don't think there's a mechanic where, like, Metronome picks, like, you have a higher chance of water moves in the rain or a higher chance of fire moves in the sun. That would be cool. I don't think that exists, though. Oh, we get pound. That adamant... See, there we go. I was like, that did a lot of damage. It does... I will say, it does kind of suck that the only way that we can deal damage to all is through Metronome. I mean, we seem to be doing just fine. But say, like, we have, like, one Metronome PP left. And we need to, like, do this much damage to finish something off. Having, like, Air Slash would be nice. And I'm thinking, if this is going to be taken by Defog, I have Yawn and Charm. And as much as I don't want to get rid of Charm, I feel like Sleep is just more universally useful, you know? Because even if I'm against a special attacker, Sleep still does something. And I really would like Air Slash. I think that we're going to have to wait until the move reminder in Canalave City in order to really get, you know, Air Slash going. I don't know if he's going to learn it just by default. Is Scramble going to take this whole battle? Blizzard? That's going to be not very effective. It might have killed before all the healing. Oh, I don't think it would have even done that. I think that we are maybe risking a little bit too much, and Scramble could get a lot of levels in switching. So, I'm going to do the lame thing, and we're going to go on to Demos to get this friendship boost. I mean, Meryl's like so heavily debuffed that this is going to be a pretty easy KO. We do have adaptability. Let's go ahead and quick attack. I will say, maybe it's not snowing yet, but it was freezing in here. So I turned up the heat a little bit, and now it's finally, you can probably hear a little bit of the furnace in the background. It's finally starting to heat up, and it feels so nice, guys. Okay. Dr. Footsteps' house. Footprints revealed. Okay, so I think this is like the friendship checker, right? Pokemon are quite easy for me to read. I need only to see their footprints, and their innermost thoughts are revealed to me. Oh, you're skeptical of my claim? Then let your Togetic walk in front of me, right here. From its footprints, I will determine how it feels about you. Let's see. Scramble and Ev make a perfectly matched combo. I've seen all sorts of people so far, but Ev understands Scramble's feelings most. I'm a little hungry, you can tell, right? What is it? What? And that is what your Togetic thinks of you. Oh, Togetic's hungry? Okay, okay. Scramble, I got you. I'll feed you a berry. Let's go ahead and give Scramble a berry, and then I do want to check on Demos' friendship. Citrus berry. Use... There we go. Scramble. Got a snack. Can we feed, like, these, like, wiki berries? Just to give them food? Do they do anything? It won't have any effect. Okay. Okay, let's see. It'd be cool if, like, Eevee popped out of his Pokeball here. Because they, I know in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, that, or I guess Diamond and Pearl, they were testing, like, with Amity Square, the following Pokemon mechanic. And so they basically had this in the game already. So it'd be cool if they had, like, Eevee pop out and he got, like, actually examined in here. This adventure with Ev is lots of fun. Demos gets to go places where I can't go by myself. I get to battle Pokemon I've never even seen before. I'm gonna get stronger and stronger for Ev. So, does that mean that he's like on his way to becoming friendlier? That was close, man. This is Rock Smash. Let's go. Guys, this is why we use the HMs. Got Traversal. Oh. Never mind. Oh. Okay. Let me demonstrate my technique. This is how grown-up battles. 29 is kind of rough. I think we let Chimler handle this. Alright, let's see. I might even be getting a little too toasty in here. It was freezing. Okay, so we get hit by a charm, which I don't think is going to matter because we're still going to get super effective stab damage. Let's do Rock Smash so we can get defense drops too to counteract that charm. Okay. So yeah, Mach Punch should do it next turn. Ooh, you get charmed again. So let's see if we can. He doesn't have access to Fake Out anymore, which is kind of the only thing I was worried about. So this Mach Punch. Perfect. Perfecto. Alright. Oh my gosh, you attacked that savagely? This is kind of relaxing, just walking on the rainy beach. Just the quickest way through, I think this. Let's grab these berries real quick. Iapapa. That is one of the pinch HP berries. Rost is for burn. These are all really good berries, like for battles. Who's scared to get burned? Like, kind of Crobat's scared to get burned. Hippopotas is going to be. I can't remember. So Guava is another pinch berry, I think. I don't remember what level Hippopotas evolves at. But Cheeks, that's such a cool, like, pose that he's in. Strongly Defiant. It'd be cool if Hippowdon had the Defiant ability. Alright. So the reason that we are going all the way through this route, even though we're trying to get that friendship massage from Eevee, is so that we can discover Pastoria City. I'm just going to enjoy this little theme for a little bit here. Oh guys, this is so relaxing. Yeah, so this is definitely, Pastoria, you're kind of hitting the south of the region, right? So out of the 4 Japan regions, you've got Hoenn to the south, you've got Kanto to the west, you've got Johto to the east, and Sinnoh is the north region. And so kind of being in the south of the north, this is kind of like the warmest part of Sinnoh. And so instead of snowy, it's more like swampy, right? Still not tropical, it's still no Hoenn. But that's, you know, that's the whole Sinnoh vibe. It's not supposed to be tropical. But we wanted to discover Pastoria City so that when we go to get the massage, we can just fly right back. So that's what we're going to do. Slowly grinding up that Demos friendship. Let's hop on that bike. Alright, let's do it. Looking a little tired? Oh no, not you. Your Pokemon. Yeah, we heard that spiel before. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get Demos all massaged up. And we got a poison extract. Is that a fashion thing? It is poison extract. I wonder what that looks like. We should do another contest too, now that Togetic's evolved. Or maybe we even put Demos in it. We have a lot more fashion items. Alright, let's head back to Pastoria City. Let's go ahead and get healed up. And then we're going to kind of walk around and explore the area. Do you remember, so last episode, the guy, Crasher Wake, came out of the Veilstone City gym right before we went and challenged it. he's actually the gym leader here in this city. And he is a kind of like a contrast to Brawly, where Brawly in the Hoenn region is a fighting type gym leader who likes to spend time in the water surfing. Crasher Wake is a water type gym leader who likes to spend time fighting, right? And so he's kind of like a powerlifter wrestler. He's a big guy, not super leaned out, but he's big. So cool guy. He's very animated, and actually Barry in this game, and there was like even an arc in the Diamond and Pearl manga where Pearl, who is Barry in that manga, kind of gets trained by him. And so I always liked his character. His design was super cool, and he's a cool guy. He's very personable. But as you can see, one of the main attractions of Pastoria, Krogunk is very popular here. It's kind of like the mascot of Pastoria City. And you're like, well, if the gym leader is a water type gym leader, why is Krogunk the mascot? It's because of this little attraction right here. So the Great Marsh sounds watery. It's more like a swamp with like poisony stuff in. So I'm gonna actually go up. I'm gonna give you the full experience. If you ever played some of the other games, this is kind of like the Safari Zone equivalent. So let's look out and see what's in the Great Marsh. There's a Noctowl, Tangela, a Barrel, Wooper, the Whoop. Okay, cool. So, I mean, we were going to go in regardless, but that's actually really cool. Since we're playing at night, we get that Noctowl. So, you can catch for just $500. Would you like to play the Safari game? Okay, so this is going to be a little bit different. Our Pokemon technically can go in with us, but we don't use them in battle. We get so many Safari Balls and so many steps, and we catch as many Pokemon as we can. We can either throw... Let's just get into a battle and I'll show you. Great Marsh Area 6. I think this is where the Noctowl was. Oh, see? It's very swampy. Okay. That's fallen. Okay. So, we're in a battle. So instead of throwing out a Pokemon, we're going to go ahead and we can either throw a Safari Ball, we can throw a bait, which makes them more likely to run away but easier to catch, or a rock, which makes them... No. A rock makes them easier to catch and more likely to run away. A bait makes them more likely to stay but harder to catch. So let's go ahead. I don't know why I'm throwing my balls at this barrel. I only have 30 Safari Balls. Safari Ball is also one of the coolest looking Pokeballs in here. In the Pokemon series, I mean, not just in the Great Marsh. It's the only Pokeball in here. See if we can get a Noctowl. Let's put a barrel again. Are we just in the barrel section? Maybe we just try to get over to a different section. Oh, guys, come on. It's a whoop. Okay. Whoop-ah. Hoopla. Alright. If we get it, we're naming this Hoopla. Okay. Okay. Oh. Come on, Hoopla. Come on. No! Okay. I was kind of excited for that. Noctowl would be cool to use. Maybe he can be like one of my switch out like team members. Hoopla number 2. This one's 27. I think the last one was 25. I just like to throw Safari Balls mainly. If this doesn't work, maybe we throw a bait. This one works. This one wants to be on the team. This is the true Hoopla. Okay, perfect. Wooper is iconic, guys. Okay, so Hoopla. Hoopla. If you don't get that reference, it is a SpongeBob reference. That's a lot of hoopla! Hoopla! Alright. And I really do want to find that Noctowl. We can get some items in here. So it's not just Pokemon. And we can take the train to different areas, right? Which saves us steps. Area 2. So you only get, like, you're in here either until you run out of Pokeballs or you run out of steps. And so instead of running all the way over to that area, I can instead take the trolley, and it'll take me to Great Marsh, Area 2. And so I can kind of save my steps for my encounters over here. Oh, I want to talk to this lady. We already caught a Woopa. Woopa! Okay, let's see. What do you have to say? The Pokemon you see here are different from day to day, don't you think so? Yeah, and so depending on the day and the time of day that you come in here, the encounters, the possible encounters will be different. Oh, gosh. Okay. Blue Shard. I really am looking for that Noctowl. I forget. Because they kind of showed you what the area looked like when you looked through binoculars. Like if there's a Pokemon there. Okay, catch this. Okay. I'm kind of cool because I already have a Vivero, and I really am, I think it would get confusing to have one in the box too. Let's see. Okay. I did see Tangela was one of them, right? I wouldn't mind having a Tangela as a hypothetical switch. That's not a Tangela. Okay, so maybe we go south. Is this a Tangela? Oh, we get a Quagsire. I'll take a Quag. Let's just throw a Safari Ball, see if we can get. So this is what Wooper turns into. Quagsire. So that leads me into my next point that I was going to talk about. I think we bait it. Mud. It's not a rock. It's mud. Is the other option. You gonna stay? Okay. So he wants to stay. So Crasher actually has a very well thought out and like well built team. So he is a water type gym leader, and water types have two weaknesses, right? You got grass and you got electric. And his ace, I'm not gonna dive in too deep, no pun intended, to what his ace is, but it has both of those weaknesses, right? Oh, we can ride a bike in here? I didn't even know that. And then he also has a Pokemon. Oh my gosh, guys, I didn't realize it spawned in here. Hold on, we're gonna try to catch this. This is so sweet. Oh my goodness. Do we even want to like... Okay. I think we ball first, right? Hold on, guys, we ball. So, his first Pokemon resists electric, and his second Pokemon resists grass, right? No. Okay, so we know we want to stay here. Stay in this area for more Tropiuses. I forget what this is, so if we do get booted out of the area, it's gonna kind of suck. But his other two Pokemon kind of cover, one of them covers grass, one of them covers electric, so you kind of got to use both. You can't just pick one and kind of sweep through the team like you can with a lot of gym leaders. You kind of have to utilize both weaknesses of water, and I think that's a really cool aspect he's got here. Which, okay, Tangeli. There's no Tropius, for being honest here, but we might even want to switch one of our team members out for the fight, just so we can use it against Crasher. Man, nobody wants to stand a Pokeball. What do we get so far? Just one Wooper? No. This is exactly like one of the routes. There's a route where you're actually like a route outside of the Safari Zone. It's exactly like this. A Yanma. Okay, so there's Pokemon it totally didn't even show me. Okay. Which I wonder, I think if I would have gone to the other binoculars, we would have seen these guys too. I just think we're on the other side of the Great Marsh. Don't run. Okay, he's watching carefully. It's ball. Come on. Don't run. Do we mud? I think we mud. This Yanma has taken 2 safari balls to the face. So yeah, basically, this is just a way to get, like, free Pokemon encounters. Okay, we got Tropius back. This one's a female. This one's a lady Tropius. A lady. Oh yeah, guys. Oh yeah. Okay, catch number 2. Catch number 2. We got this. Delicious fruits grew out from around his neck because I always ate the same kind of fruit. It'd be kind of nice to... No! He didn't nickname it? Oh, we meant to nickname that, guys. I don't even know what I was going to nickname it, but I pressed the wrong button. Okay. So, I guess, now that we got that, and it's not nicknamed, if you guys have a suggestion for any Pokemon to catch in the Safari Zone, and I don't nickname them right away, so Tropius right now, if you have a Tropius name, let me know what you want. Banana, Fruity Pebbles, you can call him Pebbles, because he's fruity. Oh, what else? Bananas. Oh, who sings that song? We gotta knock out. Who sings that song? B-A-N-A-N-A-S. That one. We can name him after that singer. I can't remember her name. Okay, guys, you let me know. I think that's the name we're gonna go with. Especially because it's a girl, Tropius. We should name her after the singer of that song. Okay. And we gotta flee. Oh, no. Come on. Okay, so we will catch a Quagsire. Did we name it Quag? Quag Craig. Wow. I'm thinking, in my head, all I'm thinking is Quago. Cause that's what, I watched an old playthrough of, like, Tyranitar Tube, and he had a Quagsire named Quago. So we're not gonna say Quago, because he already used it, that was his Quagsire. But, it's just going through my head. It's hard to think of anything other than Quago right now. Okay, no Babarrel. Get on the Babarrels. I think we're gonna try to catch one more Pokemon. We should be running out of steps pretty soon. Only have 500. But you gotta keep in mind too, I think there's chances in here, but these are like regular Pokemon encounters. So you could get shiny Pokemon this way, and just kind of like farm a whole bunch of encounters. I think Quag or Crag. Quinoa, that's what we're naming this one. Come on, Quinoa. If that's your name, I need you to get caught. Okay, if I catch you, it's still gonna be your name. Okay. So, I think the best strategy is just ball. We just ball, guys. We just ball. Alright. Quagsire is really watching us. He's not sure what to think. Wouldn't it be cool if, like, Pokemon had a chance of, like, attacking you and, like, kicking you right out of the Safari Zone? I guess that wouldn't be, like, fun, per se, but it'd make it, like, more risky. Because what if you have to, like, stick into a battle with a shiny and, like, a 1% chance that they actually, like, attack you? And because you don't have your Pokemon out, they actually attack you directly. Oh, Umbra. I don't know where that came from. As soon as that clicked, that's the name that popped in my head, and I think it sounds really cool. Its eyes are specially developed to enable it to see clearly, even in murky darkness and minimal light. Yes, we're gonna name it Umbra. It's not... So, for Tropius, the bananas, is that Iggy Azalea? Is it Iggy? I don't think it is. But this one's gonna be Umbra the Noctowl. Okay, so we got 2 Pokemon. Let's see if we can get that Tangela again. We want that Tangela to pop up. We'll see if we can get it before our steps run out. Do these count as steps if I'm like flailing around in the mud? Make it like mud angels? Okay, so we already got a Noctowl, so we're not really concerned with that. I think that's probably why this trip is actually like lasting like a decent amount of time. Is because like when you're spinning around in the mud, I don't think those are counting as steps. I think it only counts it when I actually like move a tile over. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay. My head is kind of pounding, man. Okay. So knocked out again. Come on, Tangeli. Jelly, Jam. Brainstorming a name of what I'm gonna name it when I get it. Jam. Space Jam. Daffy. Is that the name of the Daffy Duck? Or is it Bugs? I feel like Bugs fits a Tangela more than Daffy does. Daffy be more... I honestly have no logical reason. I thought I had a logical reason there for it. Bugs just feels right. And Bugs was a part of Space Jam. He was in it. He was in that movie. Come on. Wait. So if those don't count as steps, hypothetically, you can just kind of like cheat the system. And you can just kind of sit in a mud pit and just go without actually like pushing yourself out. I guess we got a second Noctowl. We didn't really mean to do that, but here we are. No nickname to this one. We're probably going to release that one back into the wild. I'm not one to keep, you know, like 50 Noctowls. I'm definitely one to keep the first one. I'm not gonna like hunt for the best one, but it just depends on which one's first, right? Because that's the one that like has the attachment to it. That's the one that has connection. Yeah, so this Great Marsh back here is absolutely massive. I think there's a lot of potential. I think I talked about it for like a second before on like a previous episode. There's a ton of potential in the Diamond and Pearl remakes for them to have had like a little like surfing area, or like seeing this in 3D would have been so cool. It's like seeing all the Pokemon around you. Maybe you could like see them before you encounter them, kind of like in the wild area of Sword and Shield. That'd be cool. It's another Whoop. Bro, this is... I'm stretching my 500 steps. I'm thinking it's gonna nab me any second now. Bum, 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 bum. So if you notice, we've run into a couple Whoopers now. If you've been paying attention, you can see that the males actually have... See, if you just rewind about 10 seconds, look at that last one, that was a female. The males have much longer, much more, you know, extravagant, what are these called? Axolotl gills, these things on the side of their face. And so that was actually a thing that was introduced in Gen 4, was like gender differences. And so a lot of Pokemon have differences. That's where Pikachu's hardtail came from. Okay, Tangeli, Bugs. This one's gonna be Bugs if we catch it. Because Tangela, Tangeli, Jelly to Jam, Jam to Space Jam. And then who is in Space Jam? Bugs and Daffy, but Bugs sounds more like a Tangela name. Yeah, but the gender differences, that's where Pikachu got his heart, oh, her heart tail if it's a female, and then kind of like a lightning bolt tail if it's a male. Okay, watch carefully, Tangela, don't run away. And so, sorry, I'm focused. I do have a question after this, but I'm focused. Okay, come on. No! Okay, so the question is, if you gotta look it up, look it up. My question of the day, what is your favorite gender difference in Pokemon? Feel free to go look over them. I bet there's a lot that, like, you aren't even thinking of. There's a ton of, like, subtle ones, too. I think, like, Arcanine's a cool one, because, like, the males have, like, a whole bunch of scruff and fluff on them, and they're very, like, rugged and wild looking. And then the females have, like, smoothed over hair. Like, they got, like, Fabio hair, you know what I'm saying? Is this gonna catch our third Noctowl? Oh, goodness. I got to release all these Noctowls. Okay. Come on, Tangela. This is kind of like gambling in and of itself, you know? Kind of like we're already at the game corner. And, this is kind of like its own version of that. Just seeing what Pokemon we can catch. I do like the Safari Zone. Just kind of coming in here and chilling out. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, question of the day. What is your favorite gender difference in Pokemon? And tell me why. Is it just like... Is it specifically because it's, you know, how you view the Pokemon? Or was there like a specific gender difference that you had on your team? I'm trying to think of what are other gender differences. I think like Garchomp, the males have like a bigger fin. No, you know what it is? You know what it is? Because the entire Garchomp line, the males have a notch out of their fin. And that's really cool. The females' fins are smooth. See if you ever caught that one. That's a really cool one. I'm out of Safari Balls, so they're kicking me out. So, how many Pokemon did you catch in the Safari game? At least 5? Yep, you done that alright? Isn't that something? Well, here you are then. The Pokédex app Matchup Checker. Oh, what is this? The Matchup Checker app shows the affinity of Pokemon to each other. Oh, this is like for breeding, right? Okay. Yeah. So you can see if they can breed. So let's go into our PC. Oh, that's gonna bother me. Yeah, so let me know, what's the name of that, what's the name of the singer? With like, yes. Because that's definitely what we're gonna be naming our Tropius. Let's go in here though, and move Pokemon. 3 Noctowls. Umbra. So we're keeping Umbra. Is it a he? Yeah, we're keeping Umbra. He was the first one to join us. And now, since we got that friendship boost on Demos, we're going to try to have him at the front of the gym. I think he's holding the Soothe Bell already, right? Oop, it's the Pokedex. Turtwig. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I think this is a Soothe Bell he's holding on to. So we're going to see if he can kind of get some of those gym trainer fights. Do we want to explore the area a little bit? So what do we got the Great Marsh. We saw the Krogunk sign. That's next up in the story. It's over here in this house. Howdy there. Let me examine your Pokemon to see if it's worthy of a scarf. I see. This isn't what I'd hoped to see. I can't lie to you, so I'll just have to tell you straight. This Pokemon is not bad, but it's not good either. It's just so-so. If you want to improve this one's condition, feed it some more Poffins. Alright, how about my Chimler? Take a look at that one. How do you like them apples? Okay, let's see. There's the whole spiel. my goodness. I guess we just gotta go back in the contest and give it a bunch of poffins. Poffin cooking time, guys? Okay. Let's see what her daughter has to say. My brother's girlfriend is the massage girl in Veilstone City. They stay in touch by having Pokemon hold mail for each other. I was just over there. You're just like a totally impatient boy I met earlier. Just like you, he was very close with his Pokemon. Hey, thanks for making me smile. This might put a smile on your face. Piplup mask. Oh, that's so sweet. Do we put in our Monferno in a Piplup mask? Get that Sinnoh starter and get like a Turtwig shell on his back. Pastoria's gym leader is awesome with his water attacks. You'll know what I mean when you challenge him. Yeah, it's true. So we do need that grass coverage for his one Pokemon weak to grass. We don't have any lightning coverage for that one. So that's probably going to be his roughest team member. Except for his ace is really fast. We could probably hit it with like a grass knot with Chimler. It is going to be really fast. It's going to be risky to have Chimler in there. Unevolved. Even evolved into an Infernape, I think his ace is still faster. This is good attack and good speed. In the Great Marsh, quick trams are rails used for transportation. They prevent damage to the Great Marsh's ecosystem. Yeah, I do like... It was kind of like the same thing as in Orberg City at the beginning of the series. Sinnoh, they are advancing technology, but they put a big emphasis on trying to preserve nature, you know, keep things the way they are, and not really have that technology harm it. I like that aspect. It's really cool. It kind of reminds me of like Zelda, where it's like they have technology, but it's ancient, right? It doesn't feel like futuristic at all. But they got like robots and stuff. It kind of gives me those vibes. Breath of the Wild, go-to game, by the way. Go-to game. Though the name says quick, their movements are anything but. They're the quick trams that traverse the Great Marsh. Are they not quick? I thought they were pretty quick. Not bullet trains or anything. Yeah, so let's go ahead and go into the gym. There's Nathan. Whoops! Hey, I'm not always gonna plow into you every time we meet. So how's it going, Ev? Buffing up your Pokemon, eh? I'll test you and your Pokemon to see how buff and tough you are. Buff and tough. Right outside his role model's gym. Alright, so perfect. So Demos should be able to get some levels off this. 34? 34 and Intimidate, huh? Can we Sand Attack? Can we live something? Oh, gosh. Okay, so he's going to be evasive, but I'm also essentially going to be evasive. We do not want Demos to get knocked out here because we want to keep his friendship high. Okay, so here's the plan here. I think we go Cheeks, and we get consistent sand damage every turn, right? Regardless, we can try to hit him. Sure. Oh, yikes, man. He's gonna be strong. Do we yawn him? And Staravia is so good. Okay, so... Yikes. Yeah, I was thinking earlier, Staravia, the whole Staraptor line, really reminds me of the Corviknight line, right? Where they start out as little, like, cute birds, and they both turn into, like, extremely menacing, just, like, they're so stoic. Both of them are just, like, you know, staring you down. Okay, so I think we do Flash. He's hit 3 wing attacks. How do we miss Flash? Okay, miss the wing attack. We land our Flash. Yikes, guys. This is... Goodness. Okay, so Noctum's gotta be faster than Staraptor, right? Than Staravia. He's gotta be. I think we can Fuse Ray. And then I think... Do we Bite for flinch chance? Or do we fly to just get off the kill. Okay, perfect. And he's gonna hit by the sandstorm. So are we, but oh well, we can roost him. Noctum's just chill like that. Okay, I think we fly. We just get the KO. If we land this, we get the KO. Okay. Gets chipped down. Now, how are we gonna... If this was his first Pokemon, how are we getting through the rest of his team? Okay. That was not enough experience for how hard that was. Let's fly again. Noctum might have to carry this fight, man. Noctum's doing a really good job. Combined with that sandstorm. Because, in Gen 5, they changed, like, weather to only last, like, 5 turns, I think. Or was that Gen 6? One of those two. They changed weather to only last 5 turns. But before that, you set up a weather, it stays there, right? And so I think that was kind of Lettisman's idea when he recommended Hippopotas, is we can kind of like, whenever we want, we can set up the sand on our side, and as long as nobody else changes it, we got sand for the rest of the battle. It just lasts forever. Okay, so now Noctum is on par with Chimler, right? They are the same level, I guess kind of dual aces of our team. I think he's gonna send up Prinplup here. Yep. Oh, do you see the little Pokeball capsule? Okay, I think we Confuse Ray, and then we Roost. Do you think he has an Ice move? Okay. Perfect. Perfect. That's what we love to see. Now, what's weird is he's level 36, but he hasn't evolved yet. His Prinplup is high enough level to evolve into Empoleon, but he's kept it at Prinplup. Which is crazy, because Chimler is only level 30. So if we're, like, supposed to be level 36, that kind of shows you how much of a hole we're putting ourselves into to make this challenging. Although Noctum is kind of sweeping his team here. That Staravia was rough, for sure. But Noctum is just making quick work of everybody here. There's another Sandstorm chip. This is really nice, especially since we have Roost to heal. Just having this free chip on everybody. Oh no. Okay, so he Bubble Beams. Okay. Do we Roost? I think we Roost here. I think we Roost, and then we Bite once he's low enough to just finish him off. And I hope that... Ooh, or do we... Here's what I really want to do, right? I really want to wait until he's about to get chipped down, switch in Demos, and then... Ooh, this is getting rough, man. Switch in Demos and get all that experience and all that friendship from KOing him. Oh, guys, that's actually perfect. Noctum, you did good. You did good, Noctum. You're good. Don't KO. Don't KO from the sand. I was gonna come in and quick attack. Okay. That would have been a lot of levels and a lot of friendship. Okay. So let's try to sand attack. We can live this magical leaf. We can totally do it. Come on, Demos. Demos, you're a beast. Perfect. That's all we needed. We're not going to let him get KO'd. Sandstorm, Sandstorm. Perfect. And now Chimler should be able to come in and finish this battle off. If this was a Nuzlocke, guys, we would not be doing well. But it's just kind of like, we're just going like a challenge run, you know? Not grinding up. Okay. Sandstorm, Sandstorm. That's really cool. I like that. I was kind of skeptical about that Sandstorm chip. And you can kind of see if I don't have recovery, it is chipping my team down quite a bit. But I don't think it matters that much. I think my team is kind of built to be able to take it. Perfect, we got that. And that is the battle with Nathan. Done. No level up from Demos. Hey, yeah, maybe you did get a bit tougher since last time. That even shocked me a bit, so yeah, I got beat because I was careless. Oh yeah, why are you saying yeah so much? I joined Mr. Wake as an apprentice. Like, I want my own theme song. Oh, that's the end of the conversation. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our team healing back up. So we got 2 little bursts of friendship there. It should have been 3. Oh man, I really wish that sand wouldn't have knocked it out because I would have brought Demos in. You know how many levels that would have given him? Demos is 24. Prinplup was 36. And we got no levels for beating Prinplup at all. The one downside to sand. Okay, so let's go in. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. The Gym Butler. The Gym Leader Wake, Crasher Wake, is a master of water-type Pokemon. I'd say you got guts if you try to face down water types with fire or ground-type Pokemon. But that part I'll leave up to you. Go and have some good battles. Alright, so let's go into this gym puzzle. We gotta pick up these rafts with the water to make our paths. So you step on these buttons and it changes the water level. Let's go ahead. We want to get these levels in. We want to get the friendship in with Demos. So I think that we're just gonna go for the battles for sure. We just go quick attack. Let's see how much quick attack does. Not as much as I would like. He does outlevel me by quite a bit. Oh, but he does like no damage back. But Barrel's just kind of tanky, you know? Hyper Fang. Ooh. I say he's tanky and then he almost just one-shots me. We go Pitbull. I feel like we can go Pitbull. Because as tanky as he is, Pitbull's also tanky. Our levels, guys, are kind of looking crazy. But we resist that. Watch us tank this. Yep, not even a problem. Do we roll out? I think we should roll out. Horrendous AI decisions right here. Alright, so we got our rollout. Hyper Fang. Maybe we should have. Maybe it could be argued we should. Oh gosh. Should have defense curl. I don't know if we would have lived that anyway though. Let's do this. Let's go Chimler. And let's Rock Smash. Yeah, maybe we're putting ourselves in danger with the water gun. But the Hyper Fang is not going to kill us. And perfect. And we get the knockout there. Demos is 25. Is that the level? Man, Demos, he's really putting us through it. I didn't see Togetic or Crobat coming. But Demos, he's making us work for it, guys. Let's revive up Pitbull. We do need more bag medicine. It's nice to have the Moo Moo Milks for sure, but we do need to get our bag medicine restocked. Okay, let's go ahead and. Oh. Okay. Let's grab this under here. Come up this way. See if we can get Demos some friendship over here. Now I think, I mean, unless he just leveled up earlier in the match, I thought the friendship evolutions you had to level up with high friendship. I don't think Noctum did. I think Noctum just straight up, like, just got his friendship and he just evolved. So I'm wondering if that's what's gonna happen to Demos. Or maybe he knocked him just like leveled up early in the battle and I didn't notice. Okay. Think we could live another one? I don't know. This is a water ground type though, so 4 times weak to grass. Magnitude. Okay, perfect. We avoid magnitude. This should KO because he's heavy and he's 4 times weak to grass. So this is as if we're attacking him for... Oh my goodness. Is he not that heavy? I thought for sure Whiscash was heavy. This is as if we're attacking him 4 times in one attack. Okay. If we live this, we're good. Oh, guys, you know what? Okay, we made up for the Prin Pup earlier. Because this is what we wanted to do to it. Quick attack, boom. Look at all that friendship. Friendship points out the wazoos. Oh my goodness, look at all that experience. Let's grab a revive. Yeah, this challenge is definitely making it, you know, a bit of a struggle bus, which is fun, but at the same time, it's much harder to kind of play around the switches when, you know, a water pulse is doing half of your HP worth of damage, and you're not super overpowered with plot armor. Okay. Grab this. Come up here. We got a sailor next. I've been around the world, going from place to place, training Pokemon. Oh, you can bet it's tough. He said something in between, but he skipped right over it. So it is tough, sailing around the world. I got the gist of what he was saying. Wingull, Pico. Shout out. Where are all my Pico fans at? Gotta believe in the Pico. Let's go and quick attack. Oh, Pico with his own quick attack. Demos is standing up to the levels now. I mean, the EVs must be really kicking in. Okay, the Pelipper scares me a bit. Do we sand attack and get out of here? As long as it doesn't KO us. Come on. Demos, tank that. Demos did tank that. We can't. What do we do? I feel like we can do this. Because we're going to tank any water move he sends at us. And can roll out for super effective damage. Water Pulse should not do that much. That did a lot for a resisted move. But we're going to go ahead and roll out. What is that, a 4-shot? Yeah, he used 4 hits, so... Oh, and we're confused. If we hit ourselves... Oh. Okay, we're switching out. Noctum might have to take over. Cheeks, it's... In our next gym battle, Cheeks will be very strong, but Cheeks is going to have to kind of sit out this gym battle. He just joined the team at an inopportune time. He's going to get some, like, wild, like, route trainer battles as his experience for now. This gym is absolutely going to give him some trouble, though. Quick attack, okay. I think Pelipper would be a fun one to use. There's so many, like, people say that the Sinnoh Dex is lacking. I mean, you could argue maybe there should be more than 2 fire types. It is Sinnoh, it is the cold region, it's thematic. I mean, look, there's stuff like Pelipper. Like, you don't have to just use, like, Sinnoh introduced Pokemon. There's Pokemon in Sinnoh that weren't introduced for the very first time in Sinnoh. I think Pelipper could be a cool flyer. You got Crobat as a potential flyer. Gliscor, although he really can't learn Fly. Staraptor is the, default, the obvious choice. Man, Demos. Okay, we get that all the way filled up. Nobody fainted. It's good. It's good. Okay, so Pitbull. I do kind of want to get Pitbull up and Scramble up. I wonder if we'll be able to take down this this fight, because we are struggling a bit against the gym trainers. This might be one we got a rematch, but I guess we'll find out. Okay. And I think this path takes us back to Wake. He's an imposter. That's a sweet Azurill sprite though, but this is actually not a water type. He's normal right now, and then after like Gen 6, he's normal fairy. But Demos with this adaptability is kind of getting to the point where he can fight on his own, which I think is going to help us in terms of getting his friendship up. Because the more KOs he takes, the more his friendship's going to skyrocket. Oh, that did not enough, man. Sand attack for sure. It's so nice that this Azumarill doesn't have huge power, because these rollouts would be absolutely devastating. I think we can land, we can survive one more. Unless he misses, and then we just keep going. Okay, he didn't miss, but he's at -2 accuracy. We don't let Demos faint. Let's go in for Cheeks. Come on, Cheeks, you can get your experience in. It's so weird how like Cheeks' eyes come up like that. He's got like bug eyes. I saw this. I was watching this like National Geographic version of Pokemon. Why would you use rollout again? Okay. And the Hippopotas in it. It was like all the Sinnoh Pokemon, and the Hippopotas in it looked so sad with his little cartoony eyes. The good thing about like Double Edge and Takedown on Hippopotas is his HP is so high that like the recoil that we're taking is like nothing. Watch this. We do that much damage. Oh. We took like what, 2 points of recoil? Yeah, Cheeks is gonna be like a thick wall breaker almost. Okay, so the Aqua Ring is gonna cancel all the sand damage, but it all depends on if you're looking glass half full or half empty. Is the Aqua Ring canceling the Sandstorm damage, or is the Sandstorm canceling his Aqua Ring healing? Okay, so that's gonna sting. I think we can live it. Our special defense isn't the best. We can't live it. Okay, Cheeks, he did good. He did get set of the sand. It'd be nice if we had another ground or rock type on the team to be able to take advantage of this. As much as I like to send in Demos, I feel like he's not going to KO, and we're going to kind of lose a little bit of momentum. But if we can get Shimler to level up, that could be the difference between, a Grass Knot KO in the gym battle and not a Grass Knot KO. Plus, I think Azumarill gives attack EVs, right? So our attack's even higher. Okay. Oh, we're not done yet. We are not done. I think we Grass Knot. Is that a KO? Meryl's really light. Yeah. So I think at this point, because he's not Fairy type yet, we do just go Rock Smash. It was so hard for me to adjust to the Fairy type being a thing, like starting to remember all his Pokemon's new like weaknesses, resistances. And now I'm so used to it, whenever I go back like to an old game, like why would it just been like breezing through these? I'm like, I think like, oh no, you can't use the fighting move on Meryl, he resists it, he's Fairy. And he doesn't actually. he use Aqua Ring? I thought Azumarill did. This Marill is thick. I know it's not even Eviolite Marill, because Eviolite was Gen 5. This Marill's just thick. Especially because he's like, we out level him too. Tuber Caitlyn. Alright guys, so I think we're right about up on the gym leader. So let's get Cheeks back, make sure everyone is nice and fresh. We have so many Moo Moo Milks. Moo Moo Milks. And, you know, it'd be cool. I think it'd be really cool if there was like a gift Miltank in Sinnoh. I think I would use a Miltank. Is there a Miltank in any game, like a gift? It's like M&JTV's favorite Pokemon. I've landed the most fish Pokemon in the world. I'm next. You're next for what? Landing. What? Maybe I misunderstood that, but I think that sounded completely illogical. I didn't understand what he was trying to tell me. Let's go ahead and quick attack. Oh, we totally got this. Let's see how much we can tank. Oh, Demos. You are getting your friendship, man. Especially with your Soothe Bell. No Supersonics. Demos is quick. He's quick with it. Quick attack. That's gonna sting like a mofo. Okay, we're here. Oh no. That'd be cool if he walked in a dark type like that. Gyarados. Yikes. Yikes. And it's 31. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. We don't have any electric moves. This is kind of scary. Bring in Pitbull. Super Fang would be kind of a cool move to have on Pitbull. That Thrash is gonna hurt. Yeah, Pitbull's tanky, but that's a Gyarados, man. Has 120 base attack. Oh, and I've definitely used a Gyarados a couple times in my Platinum runs. It's so good, dude. He's so tanky. Like, you gotta get through Magikarp, sure. But it's not that hard of a task to get through to level 20. And once you do, he's so strong and he's so tanky, especially for that time in the game. And then he never, like, falls off, ever. And he gets a Mega, too. Oh, did I already confuse him? Good, that's what I want. Because, look, he's so strong that confusion's going to really hurt. And I think we can roost here. Alright. Oh, that... Oh! Stings, man. I'm just trying to get an opening. I'm trying to get him to hit himself. So we can fly. No! Why is he thrashing so much? Okay, I think we confuse right here because he's out of his confusion. Try to get him to hit himself. And then we go ahead and fly as soon as our opening appears. Perfect, that's our opening right here. Come on, knocked him. Smack him with it. Now, his defense is lower than his special defense. Oh, 2 confusions? Okay. And he's out of confusion again, man. Okay, that's fine. We bite, and this Gyarados is out of here. That's what I thought. Let's go, knocked him. Demos 27? Is it the level? Okay, I guess we won't know until we're out of here. I have a feeling that's the level. It's some... Oh, gosh. What is that face? Face only a mother could love. Oh my gosh. If there's any Seeking fans, I'm sorry about this sprite. I've seen Seeking look cool, but this ain't it, Chief. Oh. And he snaps out right away. Snap him back in. Snap him back into confusion. Come on, knock him. Hit yourself? Oh, you hit yourself. Why you hitting yourself? Ooh. Okay. Knocked him is absolutely coming in clutch here. This Roost is absolutely OP. I love it. I love using Roost. Two times. Come on. 2 times. That's what we're talking about. That's what it's all about. Woo, baby! That's what we win for. That's what it's all about. The Sea King does not want to be confused. He just really doesn't like it. This flow's gonna be like 2 base power, man. 2 base power flail. Mustache is itchy. Alright. Come on. Hit yourself this time. Give me an H. A. Give me an I. I'm gonna speed things along here. T. Y-O-U-R-S-E-L-F. Hit yourself. Alright. Fly should do... I don't think it's gonna KO, honestly. The Sea King's looking kinda bulky. You gonna finish yourself off? That's what we're talking about. Man, confusion. Sometimes it's really good and sometimes it's really bad. You can never quite tell. No evolution, guys. Okay, we are just to Moo Milks. Now here's the question. Do I think that Demos can take on Crasher Wake's first Pokemon and survive? Like the raging sea, I crash down and wash away everything before me. That's just how I roll. That's just how I roll. That's just how I rolls. Sailor Samson. Alright, we got another Pico, so I think that Demos can handle this. Come on, Demos. Quick attack him in the face. Quick attack him right in the face. Quick attack again. There's that one old YouTube video. That was a 2-shot, guys. There's that one old YouTube video where they were like battling a Pokemon cards in real life. They're like, Gengar, use Shadow Ball again. Rain Dance. I like how happy Shellos looks. Like, he looks like he just told a really bad joke and he's like... he's just waiting for a reaction. Man, the 2D sprites had so much personality in them. That's I do miss. Scarlet and Violet definitely made 3D models better. The 2D sprites had so much personality. And they made like the same Pokemon look vastly different from like game to game. And I do miss that a little bit. I always like going back and seeing like the Pokemon in a different light. You can really get the personality of the Pokemon in their pose. It translates so well. I wonder, does the Eevee come like with like 0 friendship or like negative friendship? Oh, knocked him again. I kind of want to give Pitbull levels, man. I'm just thinking, are we gonna get smoked if we do? Okay. Okay, this is our chance. Pitbull, you got this. Defense Curl. Confusion. Oh my goodness. use a Fury Swipes again. You know you want to. Come on. Water Pulse. We'll take a Water Pulse. Oh, maybe we won't, because it's raining and it's... Okay, we will. Is it not raining anymore? I thought it was raining. I know that Psyduck's the more popular one, and I know that's why they put him in Unite and they didn't put Golduck in Unite. But wouldn't it be cool having like the Psyduck as a support evolving into a Golduck? Golduck would be a sweet support, man. Okay, Pitbull, you did your job. You were in here. I mean, I'm trying not to like over-level Noctum. Scramble's kind of falling behind, and Pitbull's kind of falling behind. I'm trying to keep them up. That's gonna be super effective, man. That's gonna be super effective. We really need that Dark type. Let's go ahead and fly. Thing is, Confusion's not gonna be super impactful here because his attack stat isn't super high. What's your guys' favorite Kappa Pokemon? Are we talking like Lotad, like the Lotad line? Or are we talking like Golduck line? Because I feel like, in terms of like a character, like a cartoon character, the Lotad line does a really good job, but the Golduck line really gets that like the dark side of Kappas. It kind of looks like it's dark. Or it could have a dark type evolution, you know? Okay, Noctum is once again tied with Chimler for the highest level in the team. I feel like we gotta be getting close to Crasher. I feel like we're very close. I thought there was like, that last time I thought we were headed over to Crasher. But there's that one battle in between. Okay, so it's nice. Pitbull is getting some levels, slowly but surely. Demos, I don't know how much more friendship we can give him, but he's just... It's never enough. It's never enough for Demos. He wants more friendship. Alright. And there we go. Okay, so let's head in with Demos, and we'll see what we can do. Look at his sprite, guys. He's so cool. He's just like, he's just a big man. Talk about Big Man Blastoise. New meme. Big Man Crasher Wake. Let's make it a thing, guys. Let's make it a thing. Welcome! I don't get challenged very often. The glory you're now beholding is the Pastoria Gym Leader. That's right, I'm Crasher Wake. My Pokemon were toughened up by the stormy white waters. They'll take everything you can throw at them and then pull you under. Victory will be ours. Come on, let's get it done. Get it done. Get her done. Larry the Cable Guy. I thought that was his hair for the longest time. That's part of his mask. Those are like supposed to be eyebrows, I think. I think we can live a hit. And that's why I'm going for Sand Attack right here. That's gonna sting though. That's gonna sting. Come on, don't kill. Don't kill. Don't. I think we set up the Sandstorm Cheeks. I think it's gonna help us. I think it's a good thing. We have Yawn, right? Let's Yawn. It's gonna do so much. That is a special attack on Gyarados. I was thinking maybe, because Gyarados' special attack isn't great, maybe we could live that. But it doesn't look like it. This might be a rough gym fight. Ascended Noctum. Pull off the, the standard Noctum strategy, right? We got Confuse Ray. We got the Sandstorm, we got the Confusion damage. Come on. Thanks, he's just pushing through Confusion right here. Let's go ahead and fly. Rack up that passive damage. If we had Toxic and Confusion damage and Sandstorm, that'd be really good. We're gonna hit by the Sandstorm, but it doesn't matter because it's gonna be like 3 damage. And then we fly. Hopefully he misses. So we did hit him with that sand. We didn't hit him with the sand attack. He one-shotted us. rough. He's really putting us to the ringer here. Gyarados is so strong, guys. Okay, so we are going to save Chimler, which seems kind of counterintuitive against a water-type gym leader. How do we bite? Guys, no! Okay. Alright, buddy. You're on thin ice. Flash. He's fast too, that's the problem. He's so fast. He's a good special defense, so it's not like we can fire blast him. He's water, he's gonna resist it. Our best move against him is Grass Knot. If Grass Knot doesn't KO, we're just kinda donezo, man. Here we go. He should be heavy. He is a heavy guy. It's a crit. Guys, is Chimler gonna pull this entire fight back? No way. No way. Come on, send a Quagsire next. Give me the extra level. No way is he doing that. I thought Floatzel was coming out for sure. This is a KO right here, guys. No way. There's no way we're faster than Floatzel, right? Are we faster than Floatzel? With all our speed EVs? Oh my goodness. I don't think we're faster than Floatzel. Hey, that was a good move. I know it was. Come on. Oh, it's an Aqua Jet though. It's only 40 base power. Oh, the crit, guys. No! That was going to be such a cool comeback. Okay. Well, at least we can get our bag medicine. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Alright, guys. So that is it for the episode. We are already at like an hour and a half. This is going to be a long episode. So next episode, I guess, is the night episode 2. I might just get that recorded tomorrow, just so I can kind of... I'm on a roll this weekend. So I feel like I'm going to do that. We'll stop back in tomorrow. We'll get Eevee, Demos, another massage. We'll try to get that friendship up, man. He's giving us a run for his money there. And then we're going to go ahead and rematch Crash Awake. Chimler almost had that comeback, guys. I thought for sure he was going to live that Aqua Jet. I saw Aqua Jet. I was like, 40 base power? I was like, it's going to do a lot of damage, but it's not going to KO us. And then it crit. And it's like a 4 times effective move. But, oh well. Oh well. Chimler did a good job. Our whole team did a good job. We might need to do a little bit of a training session next episode. Just because, I mean, look, Scramble is kind of really falling behind, so is Pitbull. Having those water resists on a team like Pitbull, I think will be really helpful if we go for the rematch. And we need to keep Demos winning. He can't be losing because he lose friendship. So, we'll go ahead. We'll get that next episode started recording. And we'll see what we can do against Crash Awake next episode. But for now, make sure you like the video if you like the video. Subscribe for more Pokemon Let's Plays just like this. And this has been Ev, bringing the blaze back. Always remember, keep on blazing, guys.